told you I was slating them pink boots at half time. You look like a tin of salmon, you bloody idiot. Hello everybody and welcome to the United Stand. It's here, it's last. Many people have asked me to do this. Goldbridge reacts to Goldbridge rants and celebrations. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be looking at a few episodes of where I'm going to pick out. You'll be able to pick some as well. Get in the comments below if there's any you want me to react to. But I've picked a few today. The pink boots is one of them. We will be doing that one where I look back at my reactions over the years of doing the United Stand and give you my thoughts on them. Some of these I haven't watched back before. I've been sent these by somebody who's done it. I won't name who. And then I just have to watch them as a first reaction. So yeah, let's fly into it. I'm very excited about this. I'm also live tonight on Mark Goldbridge, That's Football, with a FIFA career mode. Saturday night FIFA, you can join me over there for a live content around between 7 and 8 o'clock tonight. But if it's a Saturday night. But first of all, before we get into the number one, and I'm looking forward to it myself, let's just take a look at the lads and a very interesting video here that you can check out after this one about England's all-time 11.
You didn't just say
Is
Kane.
there a Tottenham World Cup winner?
What do you mean you just didn't say Kane?
His
Listen,
glass ankles.
Wait, hold on,
He's
bro.
always injured. Jamie Vardy over Kane.
Gee, Vardy?
Oh, I don't know
Man
about
started his
that.
England career at 35. Shut your mouth. Yeah.
All-time England team. Throw it at me. We're going 4-4-2 formation. Goalkeeper.
Well, you can check that out. Who's in your all-time England 11? The lads are over there on the 888 Sport channel. Go and check it out. The link's in the video description for that. Goalkeeper for me is going to have to be Gordon Banks. I tell you what, I'll be very disappointed if Gary Neville's not in there. And what do you do with the Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard debate? Do they even get in? I'll tell you what, I'm going to get over there. I'm going to put my England 11 in there. So get over, check my comments and what the lads have said and see if you agree. Because actually, I'm not convinced Scholes, Gerrard or Lampard gets in an all-time England 11 anyway. But look, let's go. It's me. It's me. It's me. That's the whole point of the show. I don't want to be a big head about this, but people have asked me to do this. I'm going to do it. And we're going to start off with gold. Pink, actually. It's going to be my reaction to the pink boots. Somebody's having a go at Grant there. Oh, it's Phil Jones.
Phil Jones.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Just score, Phil. God, don't. Just, you can't miss this in your bloody boots that look like you're running round in your feet. You can't miss. You can't miss this. He's bloody missed it! What a prat! What a prat! Phil Jones! It was bloody written in the stars! Phil Jones! What are you doing? Why can't Eric Bailly take it? Phil bloody Jones running around with no feet on his... no bloody skin feet. Pink boots! It's the pink boots, Marcus! The bloody pink boots! I can't believe this! Oh, written in the stars or what? Good pressure like that. I told you I was slating them pink boots at half time. You look like a tin of salmon, you bloody idiot. Oh, for God's sake. Tin of salmon, pink boots. Oh, I tell you what, I mean, I've listened to that one quite a few times and I don't know. I mean, look, you know, when we do these watch-alongs, it's like... This is what it is. This is what it is. This is what we miss, isn't it? It's this football that grabs hold of you. And people always say, "Oh, you're acting. You're overacting." Look, I tell you what. I'm 10 times worse down a pub with a pint in my hand, and the language is 10 times worse. So it's just always been this for me. Football has always been passion. If you score, you're in your face. Sit down. Have that. Have that. Have that. I remember being in a pub in Dublin years ago and United were playing Arsenal and there were some Arsenal fans and they're always United or Liverpool fans and there were some Arsenal fans and they were giving it the big one and it was the one at Highbury, I think it was the tunnel one, I think Roy Keane definitely scored in the game and we won and I was out with family and I was off my chair at their table going, have that, sit down, who's talking now, you know, it's like it's never violent, it's never aggressive, it's just absolute passion and I miss it but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this next one is one by popular demand. It's not, it was on the United Stand channel, I suppose you could call it Goldbridge on tour. I've actually used the director's cut because I think it merges a couple of cuts and a classic clip as well, just to make it all better. But all I'll say about this is, if anybody's never seen it, it was Mallorca 2 years ago, and I used to go down the beach and do Transfer Daily on the beach because that was the best reception. I just hold my phone behind the phone. My kids were just in the sea, so I could watch them whilst looking at the phone. And I sat there on the beach, and no one ever used to bother me apart from this day in particular.
No, thank you.
Bro, yeah.
No, I'm all right. I'm talking, mate. No, I'm talking. Piss off. I'm talking. No. No.
You wanka.
No.
You
Bye-bye.
fuck off.
Go away. What are you talking about?
Fuck off. You wanka.
All right.
You wanka.
Yeah. Don't buy fruit in Mallorca.
Don't buy fruit in Mallorca.
Bloody unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Is that all I've got? Don't buy fruit in Mallorca.
Unbelievable. You know, people saying I was bloody scared. I was sat down with somebody waving a bloody knife at me. You know, so part of me was thinking, what the bloody hell's going on? But to be honest, he's lucky I was live because things would have happened differently if I hadn't have been. Mourinho...
You? If I had it, I need to come through that wall. I know, you're pretty trim, mate. Yeah, my dad's karate.
Love it. I absolutely love that. And I love that I didn't cut that together because obviously it was the one on the beach, and then I did a video later in the day basically saying he's lucky I was sat down and I didn't want to get any trouble. He did have a knife in his hand because that's what they do. They walk along. If you've never been on one of these holidays, they walk along with their fruit. They cut their fruit up with their knife, and I was sat down with the phone and he was sort of stood over me. Don't buy fruit in Mallorca. It should be on a t-shirt, really. I mean, I suppose you come out with reactions that are just odd in the heat of the moment, and unfortunately I was live when that happened, so you've got to own it, haven't you? But don't buy fruit in Mallorca when somebody's just called you those names and walked off. But if I'd bought a bit of fruit, he'd have been my best mate. But I don't think, to be fair, he had any concept that I was actually live streaming. Why would he? He just saw somebody sat on the beach, probably thinking that they were doing selfies or something like that, and thought I'd sell him some fruit. He's got no idea that I was live to a few hundred people at that time. But yeah, it's odd. That one, I always quite like that video because it's just live content. It's like, what are the chances of that happening like that, and then somebody's giving you abuse? It's just, it was good. But yeah, again, somebody said that was staged. Like, how can you stage that? Oh, fruit seller, I'm going to chuck you. I'll buy a couple of pineapples off you if you come and threaten me whilst I'm doing a live stream. It's just, it's hilarious what bitter people will do. Bitter people. He didn't sell lemons actually, but no. Yeah, that one is that's a funny one, I suppose. But could have got baked. Could have gone a lot worse. There could have been pineapple and melon everywhere if it had kicked off, but it didn't. It didn't. Right. I don't even know what's next. I'm just gonna click them. So I've done 1, 2, 3. I've got 4. I've got a couple more to do as well. Let's see what the next one is. I mean, this is good. This is good. This encourages me a little bit. Newcastle are shooting from distance, which to me shows they're a little bit excitable.
This one's gonna be.
You know, they've had a packet of sweets and they're getting excited. They're not working it into the box, which is obviously going to be a better chance. We've got one of the best goalkeepers in the world. I'm happy for them to shoot from distance. Newcastle, pass one. Oh no! Bloody no! I can't believe it! It's the bloody Ginger Longstaff! It's his younger brother! I can't believe it! This is recent. What are we doing? How has that gone in? You've bantered me! You bloody bantered me! They wear black and white because they're a zebra crossing. It's an easy path to 3 points. What have we done? What have we bloody done? It's the B-Tech Longstaff as well. It's not even the one we wanted to buy. It's M Longstaff. I don't even know his first bloody name. Oh, Matty. For God's sake, United, you start. This is it. He'll never attack again. He's never going to attack again. He's never going to attack again because we try and win the game and then we go and bloody let a goal in. There's plenty of people back. Why? Whoa, Jesus Christ. We've got about 7 people back. This is a joke. Absolute joke. You know what? If we lose this game and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer gets tactically masterminded by Steve bloody Bruce, it's like losing a game of hide and seek to Stevie Wonder. He's crap. Absolutely crap. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Newcastle have scored a goal against Manchester United. I can't believe it. I don't even have a 1. I don't even have a 1 to put next to Newcastle. I was like, don't worry about it, Drawty. We won't need any numbers for the Newcastle game. And we're 1-0 down. It's funny. I mean, what I was looking at there a lot at is the look at the lineup. Look at the United lineup there. It's you know, it's not a great team. It's got Pereira in it. I mean, McTominay, Fred. I mean, Mata, Ashley Young. I mean, it just wasn't a very good team that we sent there, was it? But yeah, you know what I really do notice on this is that, look, I because that's me. I can see it's me. It's the frustration. It's the frustration. I can see it. Oh no, bloody hell! Oh, you know, you're just scrambling around to vent. Really, that's what it is. I think in that situation, and especially in that game against Newcastle, because I know that was the second half, wasn't it? And you know, when Newcastle score that goal, what is there, like 15 minutes left in the game? The chances that we're even going to get a draw, but certainly we're not going to get the win we needed at that time. And yeah, we've had some difficult points this season, haven't we? So that one, that I do remember that one, the Ginger Longstaff. Who I genuinely didn't know his name. It's Matty Longstaff, isn't it? Sorry, Matty, but you definitely sat us down and handed out the L quite well. But yeah, that was a low point. That was a low point this season, of which, you know, we must remind ourselves there has been a few, hasn't there? I mean, and I might do on future videos. I'm sure I'll have a look back at some of the other results, the Bournemouths, the Watfords, but yeah, that was definitely a low point. And yeah, it's been interesting, isn't it? I mean, I'm looking forward to having a look at some of the ones from the Van Gaal era. I mean, pardon the quality. There's been a lot of development on the United stand over the years, but looking back at some of the Van Gaal era, I certainly remember. I might have a look at some of the match reactions as well. I think they'd be quite funny as well. But look, I know this last one now. I know it because I know what the clips were going to be because I got the email about which ones they were going to put up. I just hadn't watched them, but I have seen this one a lot. And it's a nice positive one to end on. Although I'm going to have to watch how I react to the bit because I know what I think about it really. Will he place it? Will he smash it against Buffon? The goal looks so small as well.
Come on.
Yes! Get in! Wash Rashford! Harder than a wedding night, Dick! It's in for Manchester United! 3-1! The impossible dream, they said. Mission impossible. Mission difficult. Mission on. Manchester United. Get in. Va-va-voom. Thierry Henry. Gerard Depardieu. Rene. Sit down. Manchester United are in Paris. The city of love. Boom, boom, boom. We're there. We've done it. I like my favourite bit of that bit is because I'm old enough to. I don't think I'm old enough, but I grew up with that. I think it was Norway when they beat England, and they were like Maggie Thatcher, you know, just literally listing off English things. Your boys took one hell of a beating, and I think that's obviously what's come into my head there. You know, I've just gone Paris, French, Gerard Depardieu, Thierry Henry, Rene. I mean, I do like that. That makes, and to be honest, I've got a few of the goosebumps off that because they're you know, the rants and the rages. There are, you look back at them and you go, that's at a time that wasn't a nice time. But with this one, it's yeah, I liked that. And we will mix them up and we'll have some nice ones in there as well because that's what it's all about. But yeah, that was a memorable night. What I would say is, and I knew I was going to react like that, the harder than the wedding night Dick thing, to be honest with you, it's just a little bit cringy. It is. I know why I did it because I was thinking he's hit it so hard. What comes into your head? Unfortunately, into the gutter a little bit. I wish I'd said harder than a woodpecker's nose hitting a tree, but it's not as good as it, you know. It's just come out, and yeah, it was a memorable one, that one. But yeah, a memorable night as well. You know, these I actually wish we had loads more of those and less of the rages and rants that we've had in the time we've been doing the United Stand, because that's people saying, oh, you know, no United Stand drives negativity. Well, it's not. It isn't that. It isn't. You know, our biggest growth has always been after beating Man City, winning the Europa League, PSG. You know, you get. I think when you have a bad result, you do get big views, but how many of them are people like Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans coming over to laugh at you? When you get big viewing figures off something positive like PSG, you ain't going to get Liverpool and Arsenal fans coming to watch us celebrate. You're going to get United fans. So I, obviously, as a United fan and as a United channel, I wish we had a lot more of the good moments. And I really do hope that we can get back to that because I've had loads of those moments off the United Stand over the last 30 years, you know, 99 and all the titles, 08, you know, 96, the double beating Liverpool in the FA Cup final, that was good. So, look, I just hope we can get back to that because we'll have a lot more of those moments than these despair moments of Phil Jones missing penalties in his feet that look like looks like a tin of salmon, and BTEC Longstaffs, and I can't promise I won't get attacked by fruit sellers in Mallorca again, because that was just nothing to do. That was not a rage moment, that was just an odd moment. But I thought, we never would get a chance to do these. So get in the comments below and tell us what you think about any future ones you want us to look at, because we'll probably try and do a few of these. I'll do a series of them to sort of fit in with some of the interviews that we're doing as well, because there's just so much of it. There's so much of it, and I think it's interesting for me, because I genuinely I don't watch anything I've done back, because I'm living. I won't watch this back because I know what I've done. I know what I've said. I know what I've watched. So why would I watch it back? But I'll check the comments and stuff to see what people have said about like future ones. But it is interesting to go back and look at some of the stuff. So thanks everyone for watching. Smash a like if you like this sort of thing. Remember the link in the video description to go and check out the England all-time 11. I'm going to go over there now and put my comments in about mine. You can smash a like on mine if you agree with it, or comment on it. But links in the video description for that, and we'll be back with one of these very soon. And obviously your normal United Stand content will be live. If you're watching on Saturday night, we'll be live in the morning with sort of a news update, and then Sunday night live tomorrow night, hoping to get Ricky and Saeed on again, which will be much fun. So thanks everyone for watching. Subscribe if you're new, smash a like on the video, and give us your thoughts on the video. Did you like it? I'll speak to you soon.